And we are on our evening walk. We have to walk here and not by the main road as usual. Lisa insisted. So yeah, I realized that perhaps someone will ask regarding, Lizzie, my experience of Vienna, So, if you take in the consideration that Vienna is basically 3 times bigger than Ljubljana in square meters or whatever surface area, but it has 7 times more population, I believe. So I think that in Vienna has around 2 million people living there, while the whole Slovenia has 2 million living here. So yeah, the size is obvious. I already mentioned before, they have pretty good public transportation, subways, streetcars, buses, plus of course taxis, plus e-scooters all over the place. I was a little bit surprised that I didn't see as many rent-a-bikes, like a Boris bike in London or bicycle here in Ljubljana. So I believe we have more of the stations where you can rent a bike. Other things, less greenery as Ljubljana has. So as you can see, green all around. There, not so much. They have a lot of parks, yeah. We don't have a lot of parks, but if you combine everything, every green surface in Ljubljana together, we have more in percentage wise. We have more green spaces than they have, And as a dog owner, I also noticed dog shit, dog excrements everywhere. With everywhere, I mean everywhere. If on a city block you don't have 3 or 4 landmines, canine landmines, it's not a busy street. And the reason is A, not a lot of green surfaces, B, majority of pet owners go just around the block, around the apartment building, and nobody is cleaning after their dog. Even though, which was surprising to me, there are more trash cans and way more doggy bag. Ja, tukaj greva naravnost, no kar pridna. Doggy excrement bags are all stations all over. and they are filled up every day. So that was pleasant surprise, but people are not using them. And in my even bigger surprise, I was even more surprised when I realized that the street sweepers and not only the machines, but the sanitary workers, communal workers, they not actually will remove the canine landmines that are on the pavement. No, everything is just left there. So I think the second week when I came up in to Vienna, it was the start of the heat wave. And of course in that time, because dogs are drinking more water, more dogs get diarrhea. And about 20 meters from the entrance to the Studentenheim, student dormitory, there was one big pile of diarrhea, and I could observe for more than a month how that pile was drying up and decomposing until the first rain washed it away. So yeah, that was for me a big surprise. Security, never felt threatened, never was afraid. There were couple of instances when some, let's say, kids, teenagers would be occupying one of the benches by the walking trail along the Danube River, and it would be a little bit brave. Let's say, Čakamo, do you have time? No, I don't have time. Have a kind sight, and so forth. And a little bit and confrontational towards some of the other members of the public walking there. Yeah, nothing too serious. I was more let's say afraid, concerned when I was in Aachen, Germany, a couple of years ago. But 4 or 5 years ago, because there was once again a group of teenagers roaming around the city center and actually harassing people. Well, so yeah, but in Vienna now, as I said before, usually already at 6 I was outside walking. Usually at 6 in the morning there are not a lot of urban youth or criminals outside, but there are a couple of drunkards, finishing for the previous night. Especially, of course, on Saturday and Sunday morning. But yeah, one good thing of being tall and overweight, e.g. fat, that people mistake your fatness for strength and will leave you alone or be even afraid of you. so that goes into my favor. And yeah, but otherwise, yeah, I was pretty surprised. There was, every day there would be people, cleaning the street, but there were a lot of broken bottles, which is I was very surprised, because here, let's say our local revelers and winos, drunkards, they do not actually consume a lot of alcohol drinks in the glass bottles. They are more plentiful. So one thing I was really surprised how many of those small Jaeger bottles I saw each morning. What is this, 1 deciliter? I don't know. Yeah, there were plenty on the ground after a night out. Someone was digging. That's why I don't like the dogs are running here. Oh, once more. Okay, that's it. I will if I remember more, I will continue later.